Okay folks, going to be doing an e-liquid review here. I was contacted by Nicopure Labs and asked to do this e-juice review for them. Okay, I did receive this e-liquid free of charge, however that's not going to curb my honest opinion. Okay, and so what I want to mention here, which will kind of set everybody's mind at ease, hopefully it's going to be that there are a few big names involved, okay, and that's going to be Halo, the Trident Group, Evo, and Nicopure Labs 10 ml bottle. Okay, I picked all 12 milligrams, and I don't know what the VG-PG ratio is of this juice. It is a proprietary thing, so not to worry about that though. It does vape well. Okay, it all smells really nice. It all looks really clear. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion about what these things taste like. I'm going to be using one Genesis atomizer. I'm going to be using a Fusion Cardo tank, and I'm also going to be using some dripping atomizers and some bottom feeders. Okay, so get a more well-rounded idea of what these things taste like. Each one of those devices all bring out good flavor in various juices. So, alright, so this one here is going to be the maraschino. Okay. Here's what the bigger bottle looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that well enough. Okay. And of course it's got your standard run-of-the-mill cautions. It's got the ingredients listed. It's all made in the United States. Okay, and then on the top it's got all of your information about the juice that's inside the bottle. Okay, so some of them are a little bit perfumey, a little bit pulpery-ish actually, which, you know, if you like spraying air fresheners, you're going to like the way that your house smells after you vape the maraschino. Okay, the maraschino is, in my opinion, the most flowery, perfumey liquid out of the four that I'm testing here today. With that being said, it is kind of like a flowery, lavendery type of taste, okay, and as far as vapor production goes, it vapes really well. My personal opinion on if I like it or I don't like it, it is one of those things where it is a pleasant difference. It's a change-up type of vape in my opinion, okay, and it is something that I can't say that is not gross, okay. It is not nasty. It is not something that I hate. However, it's not something that I would vape daily, okay. So with that being said, if you are one of those people that likes the flowery, perfumey, incense type of vape, then you're gonna love this, okay. The taste is really nice and crisp and clean. There is definitely no lack of flavor here, no lack of enjoyment, okay, so it's pretty nice. As far as an overall score, I'm not going to score like looks, or I'm not going to score vapor production because I'm using different things here. But what I am going to score these juices at is, like, say, a total score, okay? So my total score on the maraschino is between 1 and 10. It's a 6.5, just because I'm not so much into that, and it wouldn't be a daily vape for me, okay? And with this one here, this juice, I need to turn this down, almost forgot. This is the tangerine swirl, okay, so obviously it's going to taste orangey, and it's probably going to be good because I love orange vapes, okay, like the mandolin orange is a really good flavor for vaping, okay, so hopefully this one ranks right up there as well. Okay, the orange cream popsicle. The orange isn't quite as pronounced as I would like it to be. It's almost in between a regular orange and vanilla popsicle, except for like right in the middle of what would taste like a diet soda versus a regular soda, and it's not all the way on the diet soda side and it's not all the way on the regular soda side, so to speak. It is right there in the middle. So it is a nice pleasant vape, but it's not as, the orange is not as sweet and pop you in the eye pronounced like I think it should be for it to actually be an all-day vape for me. But it is pleasant. I like it. I'm going to rate this one at a solid 7 because I like it better than the maraschino. And one thing I can't stress enough is basically a juice review is only good for the description that somebody gives you, because taste is always going to be subjective, okay? Okay, so moving on. The third flavor is called Wild Watermelon, and I'm going to be vaping this with the Vapage and a low resistance hybrid atomizer, okay? So let me just make sure I got enough juice in there, and then we are free to go. Thank you. Wild Watermelon. So far I like this one the best, actually. Wild Watermelon is just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I mean, it's nice. In the flavor department, if you took the amount of flavor that they added and you called that 100% flavor, if you added 10 or 15 more % watermelon flavoring to the bottle, not the whole bottle as a whole, but the amount of flavoring. So if you added just a tad bit, a few more drops of that wild watermelon flavor, it would be more pronounced. Okay, so it's not quite there, but it is good. Okay, so this one here I'll give a 7.5 because it is the best one so far, and I'm going to take another vape off of it. It's quite nice. Okay, this last flavor, I'm going to be vaping the same type of atomizer, the Vapage Hybrid Low Res, out of the VV Rio Grande. Okay, and this juice is creme de la menthol. Okay, so as you can see, there is quite the difference in their lines. Okay, they have 3 different lines. They have what they call a harvest line, they have a fruity line, and then they also have a tobacco line. So they've got quite a few different flavors, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with the creme de la menthol and let you guys know what it tastes like to me and also how I like it. Man, that's a little bit harder to pin. Okay, the creme de la menthol, I think I've got this one pinned. You know those candies that you get, like you get the hard red and white mints from, like, say Sonic, or you get the Andes from a little bit more higher class restaurant, and then there's those other colored, like they're like pocket or pouch looking candies, and you use them basically like as an after dinner mint. Okay, and you put them in your mouth and they kind of like soften up, and it's a really good nice mint, you know, an after dinner mint. So that is what I'm getting from the creme de la menthol, and it is definitely nice. I really like it. Okay, so it's definitely going to be higher ranked. Yeah, that's nice. It is going to be probably another 7.5. So, you know, they're all ranking up there, decent numbers on all these juices. There is nothing that I would say, oh my gosh, I can't vape that. And I, as a DIYer predominantly, have actually made a lot of bad juices. So, you know, take that as you will. Taste being subjective. Maybe I think something is just okay, and maybe you think something is so bad, that same thing is so bad that you can't vape it, or maybe you think that something is so good that you want to buy it and make it your all-day vape. So keep that in mind. I believe that I have made honest, true opinions and made decent, accurate estimates about what each one of these juices taste like. Okay, not just that I like them or I don't like them, but what they taste like, what they remind me of, what you yourself could identify with in the real world. Okay, so hopefully that helps. I'm going to be leaving links to to everything, basically. I'm going to leave links to their Facebook page, so you can go and like their Facebook page if you want. You can go and you can see each vendor that sells this stuff. Maybe it's a vendor that you already go to, that you frequent, okay, and you'll be able to pick some of this juice up if the descriptions that I gave are good enough for you. Okay, so if it sounds good, try it out for yourself. Okay,